We are live now. Please, Swali, post the link in our Telegram group also. Dear friends, now finally the day has come and you have studied more than ever before. This is going to be an easy exam for you. In the exam hall, you will think like, oh, this question is difficult, but that is only their trick. You should understand that if you read carefully, the question will be easy. There will be a few difficult questions. Nobody will get 100% right. Don't be scared of those few difficult questions. I'm sure that in this 1 year, you have studied more than ever before. And everybody is thinking we have few more hours. What should we study? I think literary theory questions will be there. That will be challenging. Literature questions will be there. Many of those literature questions will be easy. Literary theory questions will be there. English in India questions will be there. Indian literature also. And research, linguistics, all those topics also. Literary terms. Don't panic. Paper 1 is not going to be very easy, but if you again think clearly, you will be able to pass. Now, in the exam hall, don't think too much. You should think, but not too much. Okay? Don't too much. If you try to reason in the exam hall, you may go wrong. Relax. Always there are some theoreticians about whom they ask questions. One is Julia Kristeva. Kristeva, everybody knows Kristeva talked about intertextuality. Intertextuality, Kristeva developed in the context of Bhaktin. She was analyzing Bhaktin in the light of Saussure's concept of language. Isn't it? And then she talked about Cora. What is Cora? Please mute yourselves, everybody. What is Cora? Cora is the semiotic stage before language. Cora is like the womb. It is a flux beyond differences, beyond gender differences. For example, poetry can be an example of Cora. So Cora is not just one thing, like Derridian concepts, anything that is in a flux, anything that is, beyond differences is Cora, C-H-O-R-A. And she talked about abjection. She talked about genotext and phenotext. What is genotext and phenotext? Phenotext is the text as the facts. Genotext is not just the physical text. It is the physiological, biological processes, the social processes. It is like a creature. Geno is like a creature. Pheno text is physical text, the facts. Did you understand, everyone? So Kristeva is very important. And Kristeva's concepts are all rooted in Derrida. Many post-structuralist concepts of Derrida are related to Kristeva's concepts. Then another very important theorist is Louis Althusser. Althusser is a Marxist, but he revised Marxism. Althusser did not believe in base superstructure binary. Althusser did not accept base superstructure binary. Instead, Althusser talked about relative autonomy. There are political level, religious level, educational level, economical level. All these have related autonomy. Everything is not dependent on the economic base. That is the idea of Althusser. You know that Althusser talked about ISAs and RSAs, interpellation, Interpellation is a kind of address. The subject is addressed. When ideology addresses you, you become subjected to ideology. Ideology will say, woman, you should behave like this. Man, you should behave like that. That is interpellation. Man, movies can interpellate. Advertisements can interpellate. Education can interpellate. Althusser very famously talked about anti-humanism. Anti-humanism is related to communist version of humanism. Althusser's anti-humanism, it's coined by Althusser. Now everybody knows Derrida is also equally important. They will ask about Derrida's logocentrism or trace or difference or dissemination or écriture or archy writing. These are all important terms. I'm not going into the details. Every one of the details know. We also have Michel Foucault. Michel Foucault, one question can be there. Foucault's concepts like discourse, biopolitics, governmentality, chronotope, power knowledge. So many concepts. If any one of you is a little weak in literary theory, if you think, oh, I don't know, immediately tonight itself, Google search Foucault terms, Bhaktin terms. Okay? Then you will just look at it and then you will understand. You will remember. Don't worry at all. Okay. So, chronotope. Chronotope is of Bhaktin. I made a mistake. Heterotopia is Foucault. Heterotopia. Sorry. Thank you for pointing it out. Chronotope is space-time, Bhaktin. Heterotopia is Foucault. I wanted to say heterotopia and I said chronotope. Then there are so many post-colonial authors they can ask about. Post-colonial authors like Derek Walcott or Chinua Achebe, our own Mahesh Dattani, Anita Desai, Shashi Deshpande, they will ask, Girish Karnad. If anybody is a little confused tonight itself, look up these authors and the titles of their works. Definitely they will ask from criticism also. New criticism, sure area. New criticism, I.A. Richards, F.R. Lewis, Clean the Brooks, John Crow Ransom. Then they will ask about Matthew Arnold and T.S. Eliot. Matthew Arnold and T.S. Eliot, Wordsworth and Coleridge also, but that is easy comparatively. Then they will ask 20th century critics like René Wellek, Raymond Williams, definitely Terry Eagleton, Frederick Jameson, Raymond Williams. These new left people, very, very important. Okay, if you have any doubt, tonight itself, spend like 5-10 minutes looking them up, their works and what they are about, chronology. When is Culture and Society, when was it published? 1958. The Long Revolution is 1961. He has also written many other books, and I'm talking about Raymond Williams. He has written many other books and essays also. Look them up, like Marxism and Literature came in 1977. Important works of Raymond Williams. Talk about Raymond Williams, you will also get questions from CCC as authors. Either Raymond Williams or Stuart Hall or E.P. Thompson or Richard Hogarth. They will ask. Okay. Culture studies, important authors. So many are there, I know. But if you have any doubts, if you are not sure, tonight again or tomorrow, please look up. Important culture studies there is definitely Pierre Bourdieu, Arjun Appadure, Edward Soya, then Stuart Hall, then John Fiske, then Dick Hebdish, Theodore Roszak, then the LGBTQ and disability theory people. They are very important. Angela McRobbie, Eve Kosofsky-Sedgwick, bell hooks. These are sure. I mean, one of these definitely will come. They will also ask about less known theorists. Don't get scared, okay? You should not get scared. Your own fear should not defeat you. Talk about British literature. Definitely they might ask questions from Samuel Beckett. Don't be anxious. Don't be scared. If you want to be defeated, you should be scared. Don't be scared. Like a warrior, I told you, the right answers are your children. You are bearing them inside you, okay? The right answers are your children. If NTA is coming to attack your right answers, you should kill NTA. You should fight with NTA. You are not scared. You have studied. This is your life. 1 year you have studied. They played with your life. And now you will be scared, eh? Huh? No way. You are not going to be scared.
Nice.
You will fight. You will say all the right answers that you know. You will write all the right answers that you know. You will try your best to pass. Never say you are scared or anxious or anything. After NTA, like, played with you around their finger like this. They won't tell you syllabus. They won't tell you when the exam is. They won't tell you what is the pattern. Everything is secret. Thousands of people in this country, they are simply playing with. Okay, they will have problems. COVID is there. Financial problems, this, that. But transparency, it is a right. And they will ask like tough questions without looking at what the status of universities is. Don't be scared. You are not scared. You are fighting. It is your right and you're fighting for it. You're going to pass. Did you understand? You are my warriors. Energy is flowing in your veins. Power and knowledge. You have studied. Did you understand? I was saying that surely from literature, some authors they will ask. Samuel Beckett, definitely they might ask. Waiting for Godot, thoroughly you should know. Okay, what are Samuel Beckett's stories, important stories? Is there any important poem in MA syllabus, etc. like that? At least now you should search if you don't know. T.S. Eliot, definitely, they might ask. Criticism or literature of T.S. Eliot. Some rare topics I will tell you. To criticize the critic is by T.S. Eliot. To criticize the critic on poetry and poets. Notes towards a definition of culture. Remember? To criticize the critic. T.S. Eliot is a critic's critic. I mean, Matthew Arnold also critic's critic. And he's writing how to criticize the critic. Like that, in a fun way, you should study. Then you will remember. Today itself, you can study a little more. Don't panic. There is no right and wrong. This is like road not taken. If you have studied so much, it is good. It will help you pass. There is no formula for what to revise on the last day. There is nothing like that. You can also sleep on the last day throughout last day and still pass. If you don't wake up tomorrow, you sleep fully. No problem. Even then you will pass. No problem. But if you revise tomorrow, that you will remember. You will easily remember what you study tomorrow. That is all. And then there will be questions from William Wordsworth for sure. Wordsworth or Coleridge. Then Keats or Shelley. Sure. Romantic poets. Sure. Okay. Last minute, what are the poems of Wordsworth? Once again, take a look. Okay. If you read in the last minute, you will remember. You should do it with passion, with energy, with love. Your life is being born. Your future it is. It is your responsibility and you're bringing it into life. You're fulfilling your dreams. Look at the positive sides. Wow, the exam has come. I'm going to write it. I will write all the answers that I know. I will fight. Wow, I love this. I can't wait for the exam. Like that, you should think. After the exam, I will pass. Think positively. Why should you be negative? After the exam, I will pass. On the result day, when the result comes, I will open the laptop. I will put in my number. and it will say, you have passed. Like that, you should think, you have passed, and then I will get a job, I will be assistant professor, I will teach people, I will work in a college, like that, full of positivity. Your blood should boil because you're so excited about your future. Like that, you should study. Like that, you should go to the exam hall confidently. Because it is your life. God has given you one life, and that life is going to be wonderful. Your career is going to be awesome. Touch wood, I believe this. I know this. I'm praying for you. I know you will do well because you have done your work. So much you have worked, isn't it? Paper 1, paper 2, both carefully, prayerfully, you should write. You will get the right answers. What is the need to think negative? Okay, next author I will talk to you about is, I said William Wordsworth. Then they will definitely ask from 20th century novelists, Aldous Huxley, Graham Greene, Abhi, easy works. Decide, okay, tonight I will look up. In case you have not looked up, no problem. So many other things you know, right? Everything nobody knows. Everybody knows only little. Don't worry. In the post-colonial period, there are so many authors I was saying. Derek Walcott, Chinua Achebe, Wole Soyinka, Nuruddin Farah, Buchi Emecheta, then some African-American writers, then Najib Mahfouz, Chimamanda Adichie, Margaret Atwood, then A.D. Hope, Judith Wright, Patrick White. In case you don't remember, it's okay. Don't get stressed. In case you did not study, no problem. Just Google search. In Wikipedia, look at their works and make some funny connection. In the exam, you don't have to answer every question. Many questions you can go wrong, okay? Okay? Don't think you will answer 100%. Nobody answers 100%. In the 20th century, in British literature, they will ask about W.H. Auden, Dylan Thomas, Philip Larkin. They're all important. So, John Milton, definitely they will ask about John Milton. Virginia Woolf. Array, D.H. Lawrence, Virginia Woolf, James Joyce. One of these definitely they will ask. Okay? So, Oscar Wilde before that, W.B. Yeats. So, classics of British literature, you should know. Today, whatever names I mentioned, you can just, God willing, there will be questions from these writers. So, you can just look up their works, read something in internet, look up excerpts and things like that casually, okay? And sleep early. Tomorrow, many of you have to travel. Mind is not like khichdi or anything. Subconscious mind, I told you in Telegram group. Don't question Sigmund Freud, okay? Who are you to question Sigmund Freud? Why are you questioning Sigmund Freud? Sigmund Freud said that you will remember everything in the exam. Don't you know? Sigmund Freud said what? That you have not only your conscious mind, you have your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind might be like this, no problem. But your subconscious mind will help you. कौन होते हो तुम लोग सिगमंड फ्रॉइड को क्वेश्चन करने वाले? कभी क्वेश्चन मत करना है सिगमंड फ्रॉइड को. Sigmund Freud said that everything is in the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is khichdi only. Subconscious mind is not in order. It is only khichdi. Everything is mixed up here. Here, wherever subconscious mind is. Id, superego, yes. Okay. So, in the exam hall, you just let your ego relax, and then superego will tell, ego what to write. Okay? So, everything is in your subconscious mind. Nobody forgets. Nobody forgets. You galat fahmi hai tumhari. Or also, you don't know Sigmund Freud. That is why. Okay? So, everything is in your subconscious mind. Subconscious mind will help you. God will help you. My voice will help you. Sleep early. No need of studying till midnight and 4 o'clock tonight. Sleep early. Enough of studying. Tomorrow, relax. Study a little bit here and there, whatever you want. Okay. Literary terms also, if you get time, look through. And exam will be awesome. Exam will be easy. When you look at the question paper or the questions, don't think, oh, I'm scared, I don't know, I can't remember. Sigmund Freud, marega, pitega, I'll tell you. So, look at the question and say, easy only, my subconscious mind knows. Subconscious mind, what is the answer? Like that, happily you should answer, okay? No stress. Don't look at other people. What are they marking? Where is she looking? What are they doing? Just focus on your work. Do amazingly well. Sorry, bolo Sigmund Freud ko. Sigmund Freud ki jai bol ke jao exam hall pe. Okay? All right. So sleep well. Everything will be okay. Remember my words. Happily laughing. Subconscious mind will help me in the exam. Like that you should go. Okay. All right. Good night. Love you all. I know that you will be doing your best in the exam. And after the exam, you will say, ma'am, it was easy. And remember, don't be greedy. In this big world, only few people pass exams. Many people cannot pass immediately. They will have to write next time. In case some of you do not pass this time, it is okay. That is not the end of the world. Our life is so big. Our life is like a garden. This exam is like only one flower. If you don't have this flower, koi nahi, we'll take another flower. We'll take another plant. That's all. Did you understand? There are 1 crore things to do in this life. Not only write exams. Is exam ka gulam mat bano. Samajh rahe ho? Don't become like slaves to this exam. Everything is because of this exam. I can't sleep because of exam. I can't eat because of exam. Ye exam, wo exam. What is this? Insan ban ke jiyo. Exam wale bhoot nahi. Okay? So, go and write this exam. Arey, kuch bhi ho, koi nahi, I will take it. If I pass or not pass, no problem. If people ask me why you didn't pass, I will say, I will pass next time. That's all. Did you understand? In case you don't pass and people say, why didn't you pass? Why didn't you study? I will do this. I will do that. And then you should say, I will do it. This. That's all. And you go and live your life happily. Did you understand? So nothing will happen. Go, do your best, come back and we'll ash karenge, we'll celebrate. Good night. Bye-bye. Love you, love you, love you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. बहुत सारे blessings. 30,000 blessings. Bye. Sleep well.